Hello. What's going on, Mike?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm not bad. We're missing someone.
We are indeed
Yeah.
are the sexiest person by
Yeah,
far.
he is by far the sexiest. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
He's
lost a lot of
suave,
sex
he's
appeal.
tanned, he's got a full head of hair, and he's not here.
That's true.
You get the
That's
ugly
true.
guys this week. So Dara,
Unfortunately, yes.
Dara's company, I swear, breaks labor laws, and he is not here this week. It's just going to be me and Mike. Welcome to What You Playing. I would normally say a different intro, but this week a podcast between two best friends from college that just want to talk about video games.
Very true.
How you been? Any housekeeping to report?
Ooh, so we had a big storm last week, right?
Okay.
You were away. I don't think you encountered it, did
I
you?
actually got up to the beach when it was happening, and the winds were like 40 miles an hour, and it was like blowing the deck chairs all over the place. And there's like a sign like that hangs up in front of the cottage, and it like blew the sign right off and shit.
Mm,
It was pretty wild.
okay. So yeah, I had a couple trees fall down on my street, and I lost power for like 2.5 days.
Holy shit, that sucks.
Yes. Yes. Fortunately, I'm working from home, but I had no power or internet, so I had to go into the office. But I survived and I have power again.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Please forgive the crickets on Mike's side. He lives in the sticks, and they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're going to be there. They're not going to go away.
They cannot be controlled.
No, there's a lot of them. I'm hoping something eats them, but
But then that
yeah.
thing will probably just make even more sound.
Well, that's anything's possible out here.
Yeah.
I've seen some weird stuff. I saw a whole family of turkey not that long ago.
What are you talking? I've got that. I've lived in way less of the sticks than you do, and we have turkey in our neighborhood all the time. It's like 15 of
Okay.
them.
Yeah, I saw like 50 and something turkey. I've
If you
seen
told
deer
me
here.
if you told me you saw a brown bear, I'd be like, all right, that's fucking something.
Well, there are bear around here, but I have not seen one, and I really, yeah, I'm not too bothered.
Okay. Well, this week we're talking about, I guess Twitch is rebranding their Prime stuff, which I don't know how that's going to affect me because I haven't really looked into it yet. Bioshock 4 had some job listings that is detailing possibly its location, and also
Mm.
a real fuck up. Halo has been delayed. Halo Infinite has been delayed until 2021,
Ugh.
which is jacked up as shit. Here, I'm going to start on the Twitch rebranding. Let me open this up.
Go
Let,
for it.
let us see. This story is from Variety, of all places. Todd Spangler writes, Amazon kills off Twitch Prime name, replaces it with Prime Gaming. Perk with free games and content. I feel like these guys aren't going to know too much about what they're talking about, but let's see. Amazon is sunsetting the Twitch Prime name, relaunching it as Prime Gaming. It's not that much different. Are they going to change the name of Twitch?
Seems like it.
Is Prime Gaming, which will continue to be available for no extra cost to all of the company's more than 150 million Prime members worldwide. On Monday, August 10th, the Amazon Prime and Gaming service went live, replacing the 4-year-old Twitch Prime. By moving it outside the Twitch umbrella with the rebranding strategy, the e-commerce giants hope to broaden the awareness of the perk, which offers a bucket of free games and titles, free game titles and exclusives in-game content each month. A key change: to access Prime Gaming, customers don't need to have a Twitch account, as they did for Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming offers members all of the growing gaming benefits that they had with Twitch Prime, but now as one of the core entertainment benefits of
Oh.
Prime, Amazon said it's announcing the change.
Okay, so this
Uh,
is not that much different. They're just you don't have to make a Twitch account now. You could just do it right off your Amazon account. It sounds
I
like.
guess so, but do you have all of like the easy access, like in terms of like the Twitch Prime plugin and stuff like that I actually do have on my channel? I see it here. Prime subscription and loot reminder. Oh no, yeah, it just changed. Reminds Prime Gaming members to use their free channel subscription and other Prime benefits. Okay, so that has not changed at all. Well, it has.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it's
actually did
changing.
that today. I saw that.
Yeah. Um, so why do you think they're doing this? Just because they don't want it to be, they just want it to have the like Amazon branding front and center, and they don't want you to think it's an add-on to Twitch. They just want you to think it's an add-on to Prime itself, I guess.
I guess so. It says they're trying to create more brand awareness. I mean, I get that it's Prime everything on there.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I mean, it is like I just made a Twitch account recently, and it's an extra step. Like you have to go in there, make the account, then you got to link it to Amazon. It
Yeah.
takes 2, 3, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So they probably want to dumb that down. I would assume.
So I'm wondering now, if you just have a Prime account and you come onto Twitch, can you just sign in with your Prime account?
Well, I don't know because I made a Twitch account.
Yeah, you made a Twitch account, so I don't know either. I wouldn't mess with my Twitch account at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe it.
New in-game content on Prime Gaming is available for Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Online, Apex Legends, FIFA 20, League of Legends, and more than 20 other titles. In August, Amazon Prime Gaming is offering more than 20 free PC games, holy shit, which Prime members can download and keep permanently, including SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. That's pretty cool. Metal Slug 2 and Retro Brawler Treachery.
Metal Slug 2?
Yeah, and Treachery in Beatdown City. Prime Gaming also includes one free Twitch channel subscription per month, so that's not changing. Prime members already get the best of... This is a quote. Prime members already get the best of TV, movies, and music, and now we're expanding our entertainment offerings to include the best of gaming. Prime Gaming General Manager Larry Plotnick, it's the most evil name I've ever heard in my life, formerly GM of Twitch Prime, said in a statement, "We're giving customers new content that make playing their favorite games on every platform even better, so no matter what kind of games you love and no matter where you play them, they'll be even better with Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming is part of Amazon's constellation of other digital entertainment services, including video, music, and reading. Prime Gaming is included with Prime memberships, Prime Video subscriptions in over 200 countries and territories." This kind of makes me feel like it's a prelude to them launching their own streaming platform for games.
Not impossible.
Because that's where everybody is going, is what it seems like. We talk about it all the time.
But don't they own Twitch?
They do own Twitch. So
they don't have to create a different one.
No, I'm not saying that they have to create a different one. I'm saying it makes it feel like they're trying to get people familiarized with this Prime Gaming name. And then it's like, hey, guess what? Prime Gaming also has streaming games for like an additional this amount a month. It feels like the natural evolution of like this thing that they're filling out right now.
Oh yeah, this is an upsell. So this is get you in, let you know about something, then they can hit you with this. We sell this too.
Yeah, I think this is the base Twitch gaming, right? So it'll be, I'm sorry, Prime is Prime Gaming, is that what it's called? Prime Gaming. So like this is the
Prime
level
Gaming, yeah.
This is like the level 0 Prime Gaming that you get if you have Prime, and then they'll have Prime Gaming Plus. I'm calling it right now. That'll be its name. Prime Gaming Plus will be an upcharge per month, and then that will give you access probably to do like an Xbox Game Pass thing, and then maybe even like a Project X Cloud type thing in the future.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Amazon does want to own the world.
Yeah, they sure do. When Amazon and Walmart are the only places left and they join forces and they become the store and there is nothing else, that day is coming.
Yeah, faster than we think. Do you think this is going to negatively affect you in any way? I don't see how it would.
As of now, doesn't seem like it's affecting Twitch streamers. I mean, I think they make a buttload of money off of Twitch streamers, you know? Between all the different, you know, they skim off the top for like everything that happens to you, you know, every little bit that you get. So I can't imagine that they would want to like not stop streaming. It's just, especially since they have so little to do with the production of the stuff. Like it's all on you to produce the stuff. I assume when you get really big, they might toss you some equipment or something like that to assist. But like it's there's like almost no, the overhead is in the servers and the software. It's not in the people. Like they're just taken from you, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't see why they would fuck with that, is what I would have to say. You got any other thoughts? This is a quick, I think this week is going to be not as long as usual because we don't have Dara. But would you have anything else to say about this one?
Not really. I was more curious to see if this was going to affect you in any way. So if it doesn't, then, you know, that's really all I needed to know.
At the moment, it doesn't. You know what? I have a friend. What did he... I have a Twitter friend, Cassis. He was talking about this a little bit. I wonder if I can find that. I saw him mentioning it. Hold on. Sorry.
That's all good. It happened recently. I think it
Here we go.
happened in the last couple days.
Does anyone actually know how this is a guy at Cassis Clay TV? Does anyone actually know how rebranding Twitch Prime to Prime Gaming is going to help streamers with more opportunities and larger viewership? That's in quotes because that's the email that was sent around. Isn't it the exact same thing? And then they sent out this message. We have some exciting news to share with you. After 4 years, Twitch Prime will be granted Prime Gaming on 8/10 to make it clearer for Prime Gaming members to discover all the gaming benefits their membership offers, including must-have content for popular games like FIFA, League of Legends, Doom, and more, and free monthly subscriptions. What will that mean for you? Keep reading. TLDR. Too long, didn't read. If you're not in the nerd sphere, Mike. For Twitch streamers, when Prime members use their free Twitch channel subscription, Twitch creators get paid exactly like any other subscription, more opportunities. That's how it works already. And it means more chances to grow your viewership across a wide range of gamers from the Prime Gaming base, creating opportunities for every streamer. That's the part that I don't understand. Is it like, are games that are associated with Prime Gaming going to recommend streamers to you or something? Like when you boot them up? I don't know. Maybe there'll be something there.
I'm sure that they have some statistics that not enough people that already have Prime are taking advantage of this, and they're hoping it's gonna shuffle them in that direction too.
Maybe.
And you know, if that does, that will help streamers, I guess.
Like, what happens if I Google Prime Gaming? Prime Gaming, gaming.amazon.com. It looks just like a store. But it's just a bunch of, games and loot. Games with Prime. There's like a whole bunch of shit here I can claim. SNK Anniversary, Metal Slug 2. There's so many SNK games here. Samurai Showdown 2. Oh my god. Tons of classic SNK stuff like they were talking about. And some stuff I've never heard of. SNK
stuff's everywhere right now.
I know, it's true. They're selling off their catalog like wild.
Yeah. Not that, I mean, make your money.
I mean, nothing on here is like really, I mean, Hyperscape, like I already own Hyperscape, so I can claim some loot from Hyperscape. How do they even make any money off of that? I don't even know how that works. There's like an Apex Legends charm I guess I could get right now. Link game account. I have done this a fucking 100 times. I have linked my game account to this goddamn thing. Whatever, I'm not doing it now. Anyway,
I got some skins for Doom here I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I still haven't started this. I should get these though. This is cool to know that these are here.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just garbage though.
Well, it's not. It's just a skin. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it too. Doom Eternal Hot Rod Slayer skin. Like, I really got no reason to play Doom Eternal again after I played it. You know what I mean?
Well, I haven't played it yet, but I would, I would download it for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I already paid for it, I guess, technically. I actually paid for Prime for a full year yesterday. It was my due date. Ooh,
there's one game I bought like 100 years ago on here, Neurovoider. I remember buying this a long time ago. It's like, I think it's like a roguelike. Twin stick shooter RPG set in cyber futuristic world. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nothing on here is super enticing. I don't get why they even spent the money on the rebrand. Like, it just feels like more stuff I'm not gonna even look at. I don't know.
Well, look, did you see Blazing Chrome?
Blazing Chrome. Where is that?
It's under August.
In-game loot. I'm just looking at in-game loot and more.
Well, it says free games with Prime for the month of August. Shaq Fu, no thank you. Warsaw, I don't know it.
Blazing Chrome.
Beatdown City. Blazing Chrome, I want.
1st. I just clicked claimed. I don't know what that's going to do for me.
I don't know. It made me download something.
Okay.
But I'm not going to install it right now.
Yeah,
have you seen Blazing Chrome?
No,
this is looking pretty cool.
Yeah?
It's like a Metal Slug Contra type game. It's an indie. It came out pretty recently.
I have not heard of this one.
Oh, really? It was. I saw people talking about it for a couple weeks, and then it went away.
I want to put it up on my screen real quick for people.
I heard positive things, though. I can't see your screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just putting up the trailer on YouTube. The art style is great. Very, very, like, faithful to Super Nintendo.
Oh, this is up your alley, bro. You would like that, I bet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's totally Contra... What is it? The Alien Wars? Is that the first one that's on?
Yeah, Contra 3, the Alien Wars. It's the only one on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
The Genesis one's called Hardcore.
Yeah, it looks a lot like that.
Yeah, well, that's what it's meant to be. But I believe it's got some like Metal Slug mixed in there too. I
This
mean,
looks,
it's an indie, so they can do whatever the fuck they
yeah,
want.
it looks like a full playthrough I just found here.
Oh,
But
I
yeah, I mean,
believe it.
it looks pretty nice.
Oh, you could play for free if you want to.
I suppose I could. I suppose I
Well, I
could.
mean, not for free. You paid for it already. If you
Yeah.
paid for Prime, which you said you did.
Yeah. Um, right now, I'm very much into the Xbox Game Pass world, but why would? Yeah, I guess why wouldn't I, right?
I'm just saying, it's right there.
Yeah. All right. You want to talk about the Bioshock thing, or you want to talk about Halo?
Ooh, I could talk about either. I love Bioshock.
Okay. Take a look. Take a look at that.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't great news about Bioshock, but
No.
so this is off IGN here. Bioshock 4 seemingly won't take place in Rapture or Columbia. Have you played? You played Bioshock, right?
I've played Bioshock 1 and I've played Infinite. I have not played 2.
You don't need to play 2. Okay. So this is by Wesley LeBlanc, and it says the next Bioshock may not take place in the previous settings of Rapture or Columbia if recent job listings are any indication. GameBite originally reported Monday the studio behind the next Bioshock game, which is called Cloud Chamber, has several job listings that seem to hint at what the team is looking to do with the next game in the series. The listing asks for experience with Unreal Engine 4 and experience in scripted cinema sequences, among other things. The listing also mentions a new and fantastical world. There's a quote here. We want you to help us breathe life into a new and fantastical world. Several job listings read. Together we will set for a stunning narrative and system-driven experience. The latter part is par of the course for Bioshock. But the former is what indicates a shift away from Rapture or Columbia, considering the team is looking specifically for members who want to breathe new life into a new world. Yeah, I don't see why this is that surprising. I mean, Bioshock 3 going in a completely different direction. With Columbia, it's like night and day different from Rapture. One's in the
Totally.
sky, one's underwater.
Yeah.
I don't see why they would go back to either one. I mean, like I was just saying, like 2 just does Rapture again,
Yeah.
and not as good as well, and it's completely forgettable.
Yeah.
And then 1 and 3 are the really, really good masterpiece type games that everyone remembers and talks about.
I've actually never beat 1.
Really?
No, I've never beaten it. Maybe I should play that someday. I do own it. But I love 3.
Yeah.
I've beat that like 3 times.
3 is really good. Bioshock Infinite. 1 is pretty dated by today's standards.
Yeah.
Like I beat it probably like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably 10 years ago. And it was not even new when I beat it. I think it came out in like 07.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
07 or 08. So it's dated by today. My wife played it maybe 2-3 years ago, and I was watching her, and I was like, "Ooh, not aging as well as I would hope."
It's not crispy.
It's
It's a little soggy
No.
at this point.
No, yeah, it's a little janky in certain points.
Did you get it? Did you get it? It's
Still a good
soggy.
game though.
It's a little soggy. Did you get it? No.
I did now.
It's underwater. There's water. Okay.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
The question I really wanted to pose
move
about
on.
this. Well, the question I wanted to pose about this. We can read the rest of the article, but I wanted to talk about Mr. Levine. What's his name? Ken Levine.
Ken Levine, yes.
And so he was not part of Bioshock 2, right?
He was not part of 2. 2 was handled by a different studio. I can't remember the name at the moment. And they was that EA? That published it?
Yeah, I think so. Here.
Yeah. So 2 was basically shit out. If I could be so blunt, it was a cash grab.
No, it was 2K Marin was the dev and 2K Games was the pub.
Well, regardless, 2K, the second one it didn't. It was missing so much, It's just a retread of the first game in a lot of ways. It's beat for beat in a lot of areas.
But then Ken came back for Bioshock Infinite, right?
Yes, and he was going to do a Bioshock strategy game on the PlayStation Vita. He announced it at it was E3 or Sony conference or something.
Yeah,
and they fucking canceled it, man. And I'm still unhappy about it.
Okay, well, the question I wanted to ask is like, does it really matter if it's a new shiny environment or if it's one of a retread of the other environments if Ken isn't on the project? Like, will it? I mean, can it be as special, equally special, or more special than those other two games if Ken's not there? Because like, to me, it's something like the next Hideo Kojima. I'm sorry, the next like Metal Gear game. I just can't see it being anything without Kojima. Like it won't be Metal Gear. So
Metal Gear Survive?
yeah, well, Metal Gear Survive it sounds like a game that they just put the Metal Gear name on, right?
Well, they used the engine, but
Yeah.
it failed horribly.
The Fox
It didn't
engine.
sell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Metal Gear Survive did because the creator wasn't on it and it was missing all that magic and no one wanted it and no one bought it.
So I feel like when you're dealing with one of these existing properties, like no matter how much new shit you put in there, no matter how much you like polish the turd, if you don't have like that original visionary, like just make a different game. Is I mean, like I'll give it a chance. I'll read the reviews. Like if it shows up on Xbox Game Pass, I'll get it. But I don't know if I'm going to shell out $60 or I guess maybe $70 now. The way things look like they're going for next generation. But like I don't have faith or excitement for it, regardless. Like look at what happened when like Miyamoto came off of Zelda, right? When he like was no longer the director. You had a couple rough ones in there before Eiji Onuma like really got his feet.
Well, which one's rough? What are you talking about?
Skyward Sword.
You had to bring up Skyward Sword.
But you know, actually, I think Eiji Onuma did do Wind Waker, right? I think that was the first one that he was.
No, I believe the first one he did was Majora's Mask, right?
Eiji Onuma was the director of.
I want to believe so because if I remember correctly, Majora's Mask was like a test to see if he could handle it because it was made and it had a very fast turnaround time because they used almost all existing assets from Ocarina of Time, and I think they made it in like a year or 2 years, something really quick for the time.
Wind Waker is directed by Eiji Onuma. Majora's Mask is, let me see, directed by Eiji Onuma and Yoshiaki. Oh, and Kozumi. That was a joint with Kozumi. Yeah. And
but that was the game he proved himself on, I believe, is what I've heard. Like Miyamoto and Nintendo in general were impressed by his directing, and that's how he got it. You know.
Okay, that's how he got. Guy. That's how he got Wind Waker.
Yeah, so I would say Wind Waker's not rough. It's really
Wind Waker.
Twilight Princess
is. I think Wind Waker is a masterpiece, except for the
Triforce Quest.
The Triforce Quest, but they made that better. For
they fixed that in the Wii U version.
They did fix it in the Wii U version. Yeah. But anyway, like I just anyway, I'm not super excited for BioShock.
I'd have to see reviews. Like I played 1, 2, and Infinite, and I was pretty disappointed with 2. Granted, I think I beat 2 in like a day and a half. It's very short.
Yeah.
The first one's not very long anyway, but the second one's even shorter.
What studio is doing it?
It did say in the article, but I just closed it.
Cloud Chamber.
Yeah, it's one I never heard of.
Cloud Chamber.
What have they done?
I don't recognize that name at all. Cloud I have Chamber. To know. Article no, Cloud Check developer. Cloud Chamber. It's a 2K studio. It's a new.
Looks
2K
like it's a
studio.
new one.
Out of California.
Several members were part of the original BioShock game.
Yeah, were they the Coffee Boys?
I'm looking at Wikipedia, so I would take this with a grain of salt anyway, but it just says Cloud Chamber will work on a new BioShock game. Several members that were part of the original BioShock game are part of the studio, including, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not pronouncing these.
Yeah, I see them. They look like some French names there. Hoagie de la Plante, Scott Sinclair, and Jonathan Pelling. I don't know any of those names.
Yeah, I don't recognize them. They don't have a Wikipedia link to see what else they've done. So I'm probably at a dead end here.
Okay. Anyway, you want to keep going on the article there?
Was there anything left? Let me go back.
There was a weird quote in here that says that they want Wes Anderson-like precision and panache in your camera positioning and movements.
What?
You didn't see that? A senior cinematic artist job listing mentions Wes Anderson-like precision and panache in your camera positioning and movements, and the ability to create and implement systematic in-game scripted cinematic sequences. The listings seem to indicate, as you'd expect, that the game will indeed be a first-person shooter like the Bioshocks that came before it.
Wes Anderson's. They want it to be like the Royal Tenenbaums? That doesn't make any sense.
In my mind, I was thinking the hotel one.
Crap.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Grand Budapest. I actually have not seen that one.
Oh, it's a good one. It just makes me think of like sweeping camera movements like into buildings and stuff like that they use a lot in that film, but I have no idea, obviously, what they're saying. I got another quote. Okay. Develop an FPS combat paradigm that is accessible, satisfying, and allows for a high degree of player expression and experimentation within a highly reactive world. A principal combat designer job listing reads, look beyond direct conflict, accommodate various playstyles, and design encounters that can be resolved through player ingenuity. I mean, that sounds nice and all.
I mean, you can't get too much information from these job listings, you know. A game like this takes 3-4 years to make, sometimes longer.
And I mean,
it can change big time by the end.
Of course. And I mean, this is all just bullshit to try to get like try to figure out somebody's psyche.
Yeah, well,
like I hate questions like this on internet. I filled out an application the other day, and it was like, what excites you about joining our company? And like, no, joining any company never excites me. So I said, I just put down a paycheck because I didn't really want that job anyway.
Well, that's it. That's what excites you.
Yeah.
And my God, you're going to try to work again?
Well, you know, you got to put your feelers out there and see if anybody wants you.
Well, don't feel me.
Anyway, obviously a new Bioshock will come out. It's an impossibility that it wouldn't come out. There's no Ken Levine. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I'm getting no tingles nowhere. I'm not excited.
Yeah, just doesn't tickle me. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the saddest thing of the week.
This sucks. This sucks for Microsoft. Do you want to do this or should I?
Yeah, I'll do this one. This is from MSN themselves. So this is going to be a fluff piece. Halo Infinite delayed to 2021. Development impacted by COVID-19. Microsoft has delayed Halo Infinite into 2020. Oh, I'm sorry. This was written by Jez Corden. Microsoft has delayed Halo Infinite into 2021, but notes that it won't impact the launch of the Xbox Series X. Are you sure it won't impact it? I feel like that impacts it.
Well, no. I mean, you could play all the other great launch games, like...
I'm honestly trying to think of what is labeled a launch game.
I honestly only knew about Halo. I'm not sure.
Microsoft has delayed Halo Infinite into 2021, citing developmental changes. You know, there was a lot of pushback when they put out their gameplay demo because people said what I said. Like, it looks like Halo, and it's not like it doesn't look advanced in any way, really, from what I can see. One of my people in chat here, JP, saying good call on the delay. The trailer was not looking good. I agree.
Yeah.
Previously, Halo Infinite was slated to launch in the holiday season of 2020 alongside Microsoft's next-gen Xbox Series X. Microsoft has reiterated that Halo Infinite's delay will not impact the console itself. Xbox Series X is confirmed to launch in November 2020 alongside the full library of Xbox One backward-compatible titles and games such as The Medium. Super exciting. The Medium, something that I believe that we have only seen a FMV of so far. I don't think there's. Yeah. There may be gameplay. There is gameplay now. Well,
I'm seeing an official trailer here. I'm looking at some launch. Well,
I do remember
launch window listings.
It does look kind of neat, but like it's not Halo. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're launching 2 systems in a row without Halo? Like, I do not understand. All right. In a blog post on Halo Waypoint, which is I assume is their their community site. Microsoft offered some detail on Halo Infinite's delay and how 343i has been impacted by Microsoft's wider corporate work-from-home policy owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. I don't think this has anything to do with COVID. I think this has to do with a lukewarm reception to the game. Today I went to share an important...
Well, you can blame COVID on anything right now.
Yeah, I'm seriously, like, oh, I was cheating on my wife. It was COVID. Like, you can say anything right now from it. Today, I want to share an important Halo Infinite development update with the community. We have made the difficult decision to shift our release to 2021 to ensure the team has adequate time to deliver a Halo game experience that meets our vision. The decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to developmental changes, including ongoing COVID-related impacts affecting us all this year. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to developmental changes. However, it is not sustainable for the well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship it this holiday. We know this will be disappointing to many of you, and we will all share in that sentiment. The passion and support the community has shown over the years, blah, blah, blah. The extra time will let us finish it and make it better. Thank you for your support and understanding. While it may sting a little that the Xbox Series X won't drop with its big-name exclusive at launch, ensuring Halo Infinite launches in a high-quality state is of the utmost importance. Halo has declined in mainstream popularity in recent years and certainly isn't the trendy game played by youngsters as it once was. Yeah, well, you would have to release a game for youngsters to play it. Halo Infinite will launch with a free-to-play multiplayer component in addition to its premium campaign experience set in a wider sandbox with a broader scope. It has every chance to capture mainstream attention with this formula. Yeah, I told you, the fluff piece. But only if it ships with the quality expected of a next-gen AAA franchise.
I mean, I'm looking at confirmed launch titles for Xbox Series X right now.
Yeah.
The only big one now that I'm seeing is Gears 5.
Gears 5 is already out on Xbox. I think that's already part of Xbox One.
Well, there's also Gears Tactics coming holiday 2020, so that's not a launch game, but
Gears
the launch
5.
window for sure.
Am I wrong about this? This is out, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is out.
Most of this stuff is either coming like to other consoles.
I think I can download this. Hold on, let me open up
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. What was the name of that game? The Medium? That's not confirmed for launch.
Is it not?
Well, it says holiday 2020. So
Gears Tactics Gears 5 Ultimate Edition. I can play it. Play with Ultimate? What do you mean play with Ultimate? Included with Game Pass Ultimate, which is $15 a month. Oh wait, Gears 5. I can install Gears 5 right now. It's part of Xbox Game Pass right now.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah. I have access to this for $1, by the way. Right now. Yeah, I don't see a reason to pick up an Xbox Series X at launch. To be fair, I also don't know a reason to pick up a PlayStation 5 at launch. In my chat, Gurr is saying he's downloading it right now, not gonna lie.
Nice. Well, you can there'll be Spider-Man Miles Morales on PS5 launch. Yeah. There'll be
Horizon is not a launch title, I don't think, right?
Horizon's not a launch title, I don't think. Miles Morales is definitely confirmed.
Yeah.
Shoot. I am not sure what else. But I mean, I'm not seeing anything here that, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like, that's going to be on everything. That'll be on, PC, PS4.
Confirmed launch titles: Astro's Playroom, NBA 2K21, Destiny 2, Marvel's Miles Morales, Deathloop, which does look good. Yes, Madden 21, Dirt 5, Vampire Bloodlines 2, Observer System Redux, Jet the Fair Shore, Bugsnax Game of the Year 2020 guaranteed.
Ooh, Bugsnax.
Rainbow Six Siege, Godfall, which looks kind of neat, Outriders, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the confirmed. So, confirmed Xbox Series X launch games. Are there any?
Yeah, I'm looking at IGN's list right now.
All confirmed launch games. I'm on Eurogamer.
Not a lot.
Halo Infinite. Nope, you need to rewrite this, my friend.
Yep.
Fable is not a launch game.
And it's not confirmed for launch now.
These are not. State of Decay 3, I don't think that's confirmed for launch either. Nothing is confirmed, I swear to God.
State of Decay 3 on IGN says TBD, and they've already updated Halo and put delayed.
Confirmed for November launch window.
This one says, tell me why launch. Scorn launch. Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's going to be on everything. Rainbow Six Siege. That's already out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out. That's a thing.
Grounded says early access.
Gur is saying that new Marvel Avengers game, that's a cross-platform game, I believe.
Yeah, that's cross-platform. That's
I mean, pretty much everything
beta right now
is cross-platform. It's in like a rolling beta. I think the media has it right now.
Well, Kind of Funny does, because I listened to the review of it.
Yeah, the media's got it. What did they think of it?
They complained. I forget. They said they didn't like, who was it? Iron Man or no, Hulk? They really didn't like.
Why, didn't it feel slammy enough?
I can't remember what they said.
I watched excuse me. I watched some of the IGN preview of it, and the guy he's that guy who's always wearing the bow ties. I forget his name.
Shoot.
Well, he said that the single player focused missions felt pretty good, and that all of the multiplayer like battleground stuff felt really samey and kind of like not impactful at all. So the thing that they want to like have be the big thing about the game, which is, you know, playing with your friends for like 10 years is what they said, doesn't seem to be shaping up from what the previewers are saying right now. But whatever, that's not what we're talking about. Is there a reason to buy an Xbox One when it comes out?
I mean, this takes away a reason for a lot of people, I would say.
To me, get Xbox Game Pass. Like that's their killer thing.
You know, they don't pay you to say that. You know,
I know they don't pay me to say it. It's just because it's fucking true. That game that I was playing today, I got an Xbox Game Pass. I got multiple games sitting ready to go. Ori, obviously, I want to play Battle Chasers. I've got that installed. I got Creature.
That's good.
I got Creature in the Well installed. I want to play those. But like, there's like nothing. There's not an ounce of my being that's like, I got to get myself an Xbox Series X. Like, it's not there. But I know that I want to get a PlayStation just because their first party titles are like such slappers. It's so hard to not want to play, you know, the next real Spider-Man, the next real Horizon, the next real God of War, like all that shit. And then it seems like every year, or not every generation, they come out with a new IP that's like, holy shit. Horizon was disgusting. Ghost of Tsushima was awesome.
Yep.
You know, I don't know.
A bad launch can destroy a console. A console can never recover from it.
Yeah, case in point, Xbox One.
Yeah. Never recovered from that disastrous press conference.
Yeah.
Way in the beginning. Still, people talk about it to this day of how embarrassing and hilarious it was.
People still talk about that commercial. That's like, this is how you share games on PlayStation 4. Here you go.
Yeah.
They shot that in 30 seconds in the hallway at E3. And I remember it shooting up to like #1 on Reddit in like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what people wanted at the time. And, you know, there was a lot of backlash. There's a lot of mistakes made, but like Xbox One, Sega Saturn, what else had a disastrous launch?
I want to address Gur in the comments. He's saying they kind of killed their own console with Game Pass. Like, I disagree. I think they've killed their console by not having killer apps for their console. Like, you could just be like, yo, we're launching with Halo, and it's going to be locked to Xbox for the first 6 months. And I think people wouldn't get mad. They'd be like, all right, that makes sense. Like, it's an Xbox game. And I think it would move a shitload of units. Or they could be like, we're starting with Fable, and it's locked to Xbox for the first 6 months. Like, you can't get it on... You can get it on Game Pass, but you can only get it with Game Pass Ultimate on Xbox. You can't get it on PC for the first 6 months or whatever. They just don't have any games. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Software sells consoles, and they have they continue to have no franchises other than Halo and Gears
Yeah.
and like what, Forza?
Forza.
Like I
Yeah,
can't
Forza.
even think of another.
The other one's Fable.
What else do they have?
Fable.
They had
Fable.
Yeah, oh well, yeah, Fable. That's been gone for a long time. That's
So
just finally coming back.
JP is talking about what I always talk about. I think they have a different idea for this generation. I think they will have success, but not in a traditional way. And I agree with that, but like if you're going to sell this expensive piece of hardware, like you need a reason for people to buy it, or else it's what is it? It can't even have a Blu-ray player in it, right? Because that's like locked Sony technology, isn't it? Like does Xbox One even have a Blu-ray player in it?
I don't know. Actually, I want to say it didn't at one point. Remember they were pushing HD DVD at one point?
I think it's going to be $200 for sure. What do you think is going to be $200? There's the Xbox Series X, which is definitely not going to be $200. That's going to be way more than $200. And then there's a leaked other console called the Xbox Series S that I think will be closer to what you're talking about. But I still think that 200 is going to be the digital. Okay, that's what I'm talking about is the Xbox Series S. I think you're going to look at a $300 price tag for that one. And we're probably going to find out about that, I would imagine, before maybe mid-September.
Yeah. I don't know. We have no prices yet. That's a little insane.
Yeah. We have no prices for either console. I don't know why this is making me so mad. I don't even really care that much. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Well, both companies, this is the thing like that I've heard. If one company delays, the other one will.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Like they're playing chicken right now. They both should delay.
How long can they play chicken for?
November?
I mean, really, they're going to be like, oh, these systems come out in 2 weeks and they are X and X price. I don't know. I feel like somebody's got to blink soon, or else they're not going to be able to hit their forecasted revenue for the year.
Well, no one's hitting their forecasted revenue for the year at this point.
I mean, they're really going to
fucking
bad. They're going to shit the bed hardcore on it.
Yeah. Have you seen Disney? Disney's losing like $1 billion plus.
Dude, Disney lost money for the first time ever in like 40 years or something fucked up like that.
Yeah, Disney's lost as much money as they made on Avengers Endgame last year.
Holy shit. Yeah, that is rough.
Yeah, hence like Mulan coming to Disney Plus and all that crap, which I could care less about Mulan, but
I actually never saw the original.
Really? Yeah. I saw it.
There's no racist dragon in this one, so why would I see it?
I know. There's a lot of non-racism. Or
didn't you say there was one more story you wanted to tag on? We got time. We've only been going for 52 minutes, when in reality it's 42 minutes because we had a 10-minute lead up.
Oh, no, I deleted that other one. But we haven't talked about what you've been playing.
That is true. What have you been playing?
Ooh, okay. We haven't talked a little bit. I beat Ghostbusters.
You were close, I remember.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I beat it like 2 weeks ago now. I've been playing Destroy All Humans, the remake.
I played that as a kid. I rented it, and I beat it in a weekend. So on PlayStation 2? Yeah. It's 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't a kid. We were in college. I was there.
No, I definitely played it. Wait, no, I had a PlayStation 2 when I remember playing that in my living room.
No, we gameflied that in our dorm, dude.
Did we? What year did that
I played
out?
it. You may have taken it home and brought it back, and then I played it in the dorm, possibly. But
2005. Oh my god, we were in college. Holy shit! All right,
yeah, dude. Come on, man. You weren't even drinking then.
I remember bringing a PlayStation 2. Like, I was a camp counselor, or like a super CIT at this camp in New York, upstate New York, and I remember having a PlayStation 2 with me there. So I thought it must have been around that time, but I guess not. I guess that was college. Holy shit, I'm old.
Yeah, I don't know. You are super old. You're a boomer. But yeah, 2005. And the remake has a lot of add-ons to it, man. I don't remember it having an open world with collectibles and achievement. Well, I mean, not achievements. There's different, I don't know what you would call them. You know, like activities you can do, races. There's the timed events, really, like abducting so many cows, abducting so many humans,
Yeah.
destroying so many buildings in a time limit
Huh,
that
I
you
was
can
under
get
the
stars on.
I was under the impression this was on the Epic Game Store. Apparently, it is not.
It just came out.
Yeah, is it on Steam? It is.
I don't know. I'm playing
It's
it on
Steam.
PS4.
It's on Steam. It is $30 on Steam. Was it $30 on PlayStation?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, I got it on Amazon. I bought it on Amazon, but I pre-ordered it, and they usually knock off like 10 or 20% when you pre-order it.
Yeah.
So I think I paid like 20 something for it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It does take me back for sure.
You know what? I'll play it if it comes to Game Pass.
Go for it, man. Why not? You could get some enjoyment out of it. I've been having fun with it.
How many hours do you have?
I'm probably played maybe 5-6 hours, and I'm more than halfway through.
Yeah. Does it feel like there is there a proper difficulty curve? Does it feel dated, or is it, does it feel like a modern game?
It feels like a modern game. They updated it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
There's a free roaming mode, which I really don't think was in the original.
From my memory, it's all level based.
Yeah, so there's still levels, but the first area is the farm, and there's just levels in the farm. But once you complete it, you can do free roaming mode, where there's these like different activities scattered all around. There's collectibles. You can be on foot or in the ship and go vice versa, and there's achievements for completing 3 stars in each of the little mini games there. And then, you move on to the other ones. There's something like 30-40 different collectibles, and there's a pretty big like skill upgrade tree, which I really don't think was in the original.
I don't remember that at all.
Like I have like a rocket skateboard thing that I have where I like glide along. So awesome.
I feel like I
love
remember
having psychic powers.
I feel like I remember at the end of each level, you just like got new shit. Like Invader Zim would just be like, "Here, try this new shit." Is like how
he talks just like Invader Zim.
It is Invader Zim, isn't it?
It's such a ripoff. I don't know if it's the same guy doing the voice.
It's the same voice actor. It's the same voice actor, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Anything else you've been playing?
It's good. Anything else? No, I think that's been it. I don't know. I just got this last week, so I've just been playing it. I'm probably going to finish it pretty soon, though. It's not very long.
Okay.
What about you?
I've actually played. I mean, I was on vacation, but I've played a decent amount of stuff since I've been back already. Mm-hmm. And, well, yeah, we didn't record last week, right?
No, we did not.
So let me think. But since I've talked to you, I have now beaten Curse of the Moon on stream.
Oh, what'd you think?
Curse of the Moon 1 was a lot of fun. I kind of slapped the shit out of it, but I only did the first run through. I didn't do like the Sengetsu genocide run.
I didn't do that either.
So I don't really know what that's all about. And immediately after I beat Curse of the Moon, I started Curse of the Moon 2 on stream. And that game is so fucking hard in comparison to the first one. I got pretty frustrated towards the end of it, and like it kind of sapped my will
to hate it.
Yeah, it sapped my will to play it, and because some of it feels, I want to say, unfair, like because I did of course play it on veterans mode because I'm not a bitch ass baby, and it was fun for a while, but I remember thinking the cast of characters in terms of their abilities are not as fun.
No.
Like the girl that you get like right away, she's got a broader move set than the other girl, but they're so much more difficult to pull off and so like kind of frame perfect in a lot of scenarios that it's like, this sucks.
Very specific situations you use her, and that's it.
And you know, like her pogo stick move, like it doesn't even feel as close to as good as, like, say, Shovel Knight or Scrooge McDuck's pogo stick move.
Nope.
And it just, you have to be so deliberate with it. You can't course correct in the air at all. And it just kind of feels not good. I can't even remember the other characters you get. Did I get all? Oh yes, I remember. The so I was having the corgi. This is a me problem with the corgi. You know how to do like the hover? You need to hold jump until he starts to hover.
Oh, you fucked it up a lot? I did
a lot, man. Like in my brain, it's like for me, in most games, if you've got like a secondary aerial ability, it's jump and then you hit jump again. And that is not how it works at all with the corgi. You got to hold jump to activate the thrusters. So I was just throwing myself into fucking pits all the time. And
there's a section towards the end with rotating clockwise whatever platforms, and I continued to accidentally hover or not hover and die there fucking over, man.
And some of the bosses, the kill zones on screen are so obscene that it's like, to me, only the corgi in invincible mode is appropriate. And then once he's dead, all right, in particular, I'm thinking about this fireworm dragon thing. And it jumps in these arcs, but then it backpedals its whole body to like where it was safe a moment ago. And like the only way I was able to kill him was with the corgi in invincibility mode. And I did it with like a cunt hair of health left.
I think I used is Zangetsu his name?
Yeah, Zangetsu.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I used him. He has that ability where you jump and slash at the same time.
Yeah, from Ninja Gaiden spin.
Yeah, I think I fucked that guy up with that.
I did beat him, but it was tough. I can't remember exactly where I ended it. I can't remember where I ended it.
Yeah, there's a couple bosses that like where you kill them and they do one final attack, which can kill and give you a game over.
And then the sniper guy, he sucks. Like,
yeah, he was weak.
I like in the first game you get Alfred, who, you know, he's got like no health and his attack is pretty weak, but all of his weapon abilities are disgusting. All of his spells are gross. They're so strong. Yeah. The ice spear, and then there's like the Mega Man fire shield that you get. Like that shit is so good. And then you get this sniper guy who's got the same health pool. And then,
well, wait, are you going to do another playthrough? Do you know the secret?
I mean, I might go back to play. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it yet.
Oh, do you want me to tell you about
what?
It's a little spoilers.
Go ahead. I don't care. I'm pretty frustrated with it. So,
in the later playthroughs, you can get all the other characters from the first game too, and you get 7. What is it?
Well, it
would
be
7 total characters.
7 total characters. Yeah.
Yeah, have you noticed that you can't reach certain platforms at all, no matter what?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Yeah, so you can get the vampire guy and turn into a bat in those, and that's how you get to those other sections.
Well, honestly, playing through that game with the original characters would probably be a lot more fun.
Yeah,
I would have to say.
It just sucks that you can't do it the first playthrough.
And then after that, I've played a lot of Fall Guys, which I would recommend very much.
I've seen you stream it. Everyone's talking about it.
If other people don't know what that is, I assume most people know what it is. It's a 60-person battle royale, mostly free-for-all game in the style of like Wipeout or Takeshi's Castle or like American Ninja Warrior, where you're going through these obstacle courses and you have multiple different events and you're trying to be the last one to survive. And it's packaged in this very cute, colorful, bright, pastel-y, like vibrant package, and it's really fun. It is a little frustrating because their player base is so extremely large compared to what their projections were that their servers are just choking on a dick right now. Like they're having lots of trouble. But when it works, man, it is sweet. And when you get the crown, when you get the win, it feels good, even though you're just a little dumb jelly bean person trying to survive a Wipeout type scenario. I've got 4 wins so far in like the 3-ish days I've played it, and it's a shitload of fun. And
I see it all over social media. Everyone's talking about it right now.
Oh yeah, even like KFC did like that like crossover thing that they did or whatever.
I don't know about that.
And then it was like the KFC what's his name, the Colonel, like as one of
The Colonel?
the Colonel as one of the Jelly Bean people.
Okay.
Like KFC like made a Jelly Bean version of him, I think with like a chicken gobble do on his head. I don't know what the hell you call it. And
My God, that's the military, man. That's not right.
I know. And then today, I finally took advantage of my Xbox Game Pass. When I say finally, I mean I bought it right before I went on vacation, which was last week.
Oh, and that's the first I've heard of this.
Fuck you. And then I played Ori and the Will of the Wisps today, and that game that's a chef's kiss. That one, man. That it might be my favorite game of the year so far. And it's really good, dude. I know that's in contention. It's like right now it's like The Last of Us, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Like,
did that even come out this year?
Maybe not. I thought it did. Let me see.
If it didn't, you have to take it all back, and you're a liar.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps. 2020.
Oh, fuck you.
It was released in 2020.
Oh, no wonder why this feels like a year ago, and it came out in March.
Yeah. So it came out when the world exploded, so yeah, I missed it.
Just before.
I'm glad I didn't buy
11th.
it, because I'm playing it for basically nothing now.
How are you doing that?
With Xbox Game Pass. That's how I'm doing it, buddy. For $5 a month. So what was I going to say there? So, you know, it's a Metroidvania. It's a lot like the original game with way more, it seems like, not way more, but there's a lot of traversal mechanics, which is my favorite part of, like, platformers, is when you're given lots of options for mobility. Like, it feels very, very good. And they've added, like, a very big upgrade system from what I can see. There's, like, a system where you get, I can't remember what they call them, but they're basically like gems that give you different abilities, like cling to the wall, or like deal double damage but take double damage, stuff like that. And then you can upgrade those, you can buy new ones of those. It's like another heartfelt, sad story, and an incredibly beautiful, like watercolor, vibrant, awesome world. And I've only played it for about 4 hours, but I was in love with it today. It was great. And that's what
nice. I mean, I was watching you play at one point. It looks really, really good.
Yeah, it is really, really good. I can tell it's going to get super tricky as I go along. Because the section it kind of like, you know how like Legend of Zelda, it's Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, right? It's like get the 3 pendants and then save the princess, right? Spoilers for a 1992 game.
I played it, so I'm okay.
I know. So you know how, you know, you do that and you're like, okay, this is it. And then it opens up into a much broader world where everything's way more difficult.
Yep, absolutely.
Very similar. So like you do your first thing that you think is your mission, and then like the whole tone of the game changes, and it's like, all right, now you got to go to all these other places to complete your task. And that's where I'm at right now, the point where the game flips into that broader world where I've got I think I have all my movement abilities. There may be like 1 or 2 I don't have. So I can kind of just get like, I think I was able to choose where I could go of the 4 locations that they revealed to me. But these new locations are like tricky. I got into some tricky shit for sure.
Okay.
And, it's great. I think I'm going to play it to completion on stream.
Nice. How long is it?
It's a good question. Let's ask the internet. How long to beat Ori and the Will? Around 12 hours. For those curious as to how long, 12 hours. Where is how long to beat? Let's go to how long to beat. Main story.
HowLongToBeat.com is the best.
Yeah, HowLongToBeat.com. Main story, 11 hours and 15 minutes. Completionist, 17 hours.
That's not bad.
No, it's not that bad.
For Metroidvania.
No.
It's pretty standard, actually.
That's about a week of streaming for me.
Yeah. Are you going to try to 100% it?
No, I don't do that on stream. Okay. That's too tedious.
Well, I don't like 100%ing Metroidvanias either, because you gotta find like all the little missiles or something. So, like it gets to the point where you don't need it. Like even
oh yeah, totally.
Axiom Verge,
dude. Like, I was just talking about Axiom Verge to someone today. Axiom Verge.
Dude, we're getting Axiom Verge 2.
I know. I know. I was talking to somebody about it today. Somebody else who was playing Ori. And they were talking about how they haven't played many Metroidvanias. And I was like, play Axiom Verge. That's the one to play.
Axiom Verge.
Yeah.
100%. The music alone is worth playing it for.
Yeah.
The gameplay's tight. It's so good. Everything about Axiom Verge is great.
All the different weapons that are available are kind of mind-blowing, too.
Yeah. Oh, no, the story, what that guy accomplished, Tom Happ, I think is his name.
Yeah, Tom Happ,
by himself.
Yeah.
So impressive. So fucking good.
Yeah. That's all I got. You got anything else?
No, because I told you at the beginning my power went out, so I lost a couple days of gaming and showering and all sorts of fun stuff that you can't do when you don't have electricity.
Who needs showering?
And you have well water, so
showering is nothing. It means nothing. It's fine.
Well, flushing a toilet, brushing your teeth.
Anything that involves water. You live in the woods. Just poop outside.
I'm not going to tell you what I did, but
did you poop outside?
No, I pooped at Walmart.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tonight. Hope stream is going well. Cheers, a holo cure wound. Thank you for popping in. We're actually going to end the stream right now. I'll see you next week, Mike. And I might be
next week.
I might be back later tonight with more of the jelly beans killing each other. What's it called? Fall Guys. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Peace, man.